No, you don't. This is no time to be rescued.
He's the man with the Midas touch. A spider's touch. Such a cold finger beckons you to enter his web of sin. But don't go in.
Bisto has always been tempting. Now there's Bisto gravy granules. There are no artificial preservatives. This is real gravy, deliciously rich, thick, and ready whenever you want. Bisto gravy granules.
Bisto.
Let others sit and dream their dreams. I'm gonna start living mine. There's a world out there we've hardly seen. Come on with me, now's the time. Now's the time, now's the time to taste it. Now's the time to play. You and me, we shouldn't waste it. We'll have the time of our lives today.
More and more people are enjoying the benefits of a regular monthly income from National Savings Income Bonds.
Now's the time to spend time our way.
Dream cars like this may point the way to the future, but more to the point, when will they arrive? There is a company whose ideas for the future are practical today. Imagine, in the next 24 hours, over 1,000 cars will be stolen. Most will be easy pickings. So who do you think is fitting high-security locks to many of their cars to keep joyriders at bay? We all enjoy fresh air. So the same people have developed a range of lean burn engines to reduce exhaust emissions and enhance performance in the process. In conditions like these, you need all the grip you can get. Four-wheel drive used to be just for specialist vehicles, but this company now makes a system for family cars too, reassuring when all your eggs are in one basket. They were also the ones who made anti-lock brakes standard on a range of big cars. But why stop with big cars? Now they've developed an anti-lock system for small front-wheel drive cars too, the kind most of us run around in. Then there's fog. Everyone hates it, especially when it's freezing. Clearly, an electrically heated windscreen, like the ones they use in aeroplanes, would be a worthwhile option. Guess who's thought of that too? The people who make everything from supercars like this to the world's most popular hatchbacks. The people who've been blazing trails in Britain for 75 years. Ford. It's Ford who have the flair and the resources to take the latest technology, keep the costs down, and bring us all the benefits. Not sometime tomorrow, but today. That's why when you drive a Ford, you're driving a car with a future.
Is yours a Maxwell House?
however, you must be able to skydive.
Ranging the best lineup of pop stars you'll see on television this Christmas time.
You're
If you like what's on the box, then you'll love what's in the book. Out now at a bookshop or newsagent near you.
Well, with the time now at 10 o'clock, we join ITN for the news read tonight by Alistair Burnett and Sandy Gall.
Mr. Gorbachev says Brezhnev got it all wrong. The Archbishop worries, but Terry Waite may still be talking. The attorney and Mr. Campbell, the government denies any link. In the Philippines, government troops put down a coup. And the chief constable says he'll be more discreet now. Good evening. The Soviet leader, Mr. Gorbachev, has denounced the regime of his predecessor, Leonid Brezhnev. And he said there should be contested elections for party officials. In a speech to senior party officials in Moscow, he said Brezhnev's rule had seen decline and decay across the spectrum of national life, bringing a surge of skepticism and indifference to the Soviet people. Being said, there's been no speech like it in Moscow since Khrushchev denounced Stalin 30 years ago.
Across the Soviet Union, statues and plaques commemorate Brezhnev's 18 years in office. Today, 5 years after his death, the role in Soviet history of the leader once praised as outstanding is being rewritten. A closed Kremlin meeting of the Central Committee today heard Mr. Gorbachev denounce what he called Brezhnev's world of make-believe and decay, a world where the former Soviet leader awarded himself honors and protected friends and officials, now denounced as corrupt, a world where crime, bribes, drugs and alcohol abuse and toadyism flourished, said Mr. Gorbachev. Criticism of Mr. Brezhnev and his personality cult began the moment Mr. Gorbachev took office 2 years ago, but the tone has never been as negative and pointed. Significantly, it came today as Mr. Gorbachev announced his unprecedented ideas to democratize the appointment of senior Communist Party officials at every level, from towns and local districts through the regions and republics to the Central Committee in Moscow itself. From the factory, farm and office party organizations to the regional parties, Mr. Gorbachev made clear today he wants to end the cronyism and corruption of regional leaders like Vladimir Sherbitsky in the Ukraine, one of 2 Brezhnev men still in the Politburo. Instead of voting like robots for a pre-selected candidate, Mr. Gorbachev wants secret ballots for multiple candidates, unheard of since the Russian Revolution.
Gorbachev has said that there should be real elections for party office. In the past, Mr. Brezhnev gave his party apparatus security of tenure, and in return they gave him inefficiency, corruption, a lackadaisical attitude to the job. And look where that got him, is what Mr. Gorbachev is saying. Now, party officials have to justify their positions, and if not, they're out.
There are new fears tonight for the safety of Mr. Terry Waite, still out of sight in Lebanon after several arrests in Germany, which may be connected with the taking of hostages in Beirut. Earlier, the Archbishop of Canterbury